ready like Freddy.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Kelly? Been a long time. Today is one of those days I am not the boss anymore. I got kicked off the car. You know, the Enterprise, they kicked me back out. Scotty won't beat me down. Vern talking shit, and John talking shit, and they got the audacity to tell me what to say.
Oh my
So
God.
listen to this. The Enterprise is back in session. The Enterprise podcast is here. We're gonna do one thing different. We're gonna talk some extra shit today. So listen to this. I'm gonna transfer you to this other dude. He's halfway yellow, halfway white. He think he's real cool. And they call him some bullshit names. I be trying to remember all of them because it be off balance. And he keep on hollering about he got a whole lot of money.
Why you talking about Vernon like that?
I ain't talking about Vernon. He talking about he have a whole lot. He holding what? He holding what out? He had the Bible in his hand yesterday. The day he came in with the Quran in his hand. And I was trying to figure out, and Vernon hollering about what is he? I'm like, and then he said he's an Israelite 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and
then, money on them Bibles.
And the crazy thing now he hollering about he got his own movement.
Yes, indeed.
So Planned Parenthood, this is what it is. He ain't from Planned Parenthood. He's Progressive Parenthood. His name is John. So let me introduce.
I want to hear what he got to say about these women want to use abortion for a contraceptive.
We ain't asked right there. Let me introduce you.
This dude, man.
John,
this
how
dude.
you doing?
Okay, I'm well. Thank you for asking, man. This dude, Vern, just wanted to go right into it, huh?
Without you even
Man,
giving the people
can't
out.
say hello, can't say hi, can't just part for the donations.
You know something. Sometimes you just got to get right into it.
Sometimes you
But
gotta
let
get
him
right
introduce
into it.
himself, please.
Yeah, I just want to introduce myself. You know, like Brother Whitey said, I come up on the many hats. You know, you can call me anything, just not late for dinner. That's all. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you see me out there, man, just call me, pull me over, man. Johnny, big homie, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, man. But we repping them youth, man. We trying to youth empowerment. But we got a powerful show today, man. I want y'all to stay tuned, man.
This what it is. This how it is. So you seen a little bit of Johnny. Now this fourth dimension. Fourth dimension is something that Vern made up when he was getting papered. I don't know if he got any more paper because he been looking like a peasant recently. But you know, he's not the biggest peasant in the room. You know, I am Whitey the peasant. But let me introduce you to Vern, the co-host again, because we did this the other day.
That's what's
but
up.
we're gonna let you have a conversation with Vern.
Well, I'm back with this Vern. I'm back again in the night. I just have some questions for my brother from another mother.
Brace yourself.
And this topic been riding me for a minute now. And I just got to get this out and hear what he got to say about it. 'Cause you know he got progressive parenting.
Right.
So I want to get his thoughts on this situation about this abortion situation and what he really think about it.
I got two comments. Let me put it that way. One is, I don't think nobody should abort nobody. That's my personal opinion. My other opinion is, if it ain't got nothing to do with men should need to stay out.
Okay, what do you think about it's a woman, her body, her choice, right? But what do you think about the part when a man say, I'm not ready for a baby, and she go have the baby anyway?
I think
Forcing you to have to take
I think
care of
he
the
should have
baby.
been more responsible
No, wait a
about where
minute,
he
wait a
poked
minute.
his little thing.
Let me finish.
That ain't gonna change my opinion.
And she go have the baby anyway, and forces him
Ain't no
to
force.
have to take care of the baby. And if he don't want, he's a deadbeat, right?
No.
And then on the B side,
No, he ain't dead because of that.
On the B side, look, on the B side of it, if she say
Come get it, Whitey.
she don't want the baby, and he say he want the baby, and she go kill it anyway.
Hey, you know what I mean? That's like, it's a whole lot of baggage in that one to unpack. A whole lot of baggage. I stand firm on what I said, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think men need to be a little more responsible and where they've poked their little thing.
Well, I mean, everybody got to be responsible. That's what's wrong with the
I
world
mean, we
now.
make mistakes as well, too. Like,
nobody's being held accountable no more. Everybody, they scared of the truth.
but I get that, and I'm saying that's what I'm saying about men. Men can't put the whole blame on women.
Oh, it's not the whole blame on.
Well,
It's as
you
a whole.
should have strapped up.
Everybody got to be accountable.
Right. You already knew it was a thirst trap from the gate.
We got to hold them accountable.
Now let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Since the elephant in the room, everybody. Come on, man. Somebody put the kids in the next room. Let's open it up.
Leave the kids
Let's
here.
go.
Okay. Whitey said leave the kids here. We gotta learn.
Let's go.
Now, you knew she tricked Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Why would you go over there and poke that unprotected?
Because they said it was good.
I understand that. Now deal with that for the rest of your life. That's accountability.
But
You want to be accountable.
But see me, I wouldn't go back on anyone.
I'm just that
I wouldn't want a kid with. That's just me.
No, and I understand that, but at the same time, we got to deal with what we deal with. We knew she was messing with Whitey and DK and everybody before we came on the scene. We got to deal with whatever luggage come after that.
Well, see, sometimes all of them ain't like that.
I get that.
Hey,
See,
you hear that bullshit right there? That's the cleanup, right? What he just said, right?
We got.
He really like women. He like women behind closed doors.
At all angles.
Hey, look, we gonna say something here. It hurts. It stings kind of deep.
Let me see.
Deep, right?
Let me see.
There's so many players out here that they see a cute bitch. Yeah, I said it. They see a cute bitch with a made-up body and made-up lips and made-up hair, and they like, oh, I'm gonna fuck her butt. This is what they do know. What's the rapper name? Kanye West.
Yeah.
Kanye.
He say
my boy
it's so.
Kanye.
He say it's so perfect. I know the bitch a gold digger, and I know she trying to get me for my cash, and I know she gonna try to drop a baby there. So when you looking at these women and you already know what you getting ready to get out of them,
You don't
your
get mad.
judgment's got to be a little bit better because you know they ain't worth nothing, and they keep on pretending like they something, and everybody's saying, oh, they want an abortion. No, they don't.
No.
They want a baby so they can get some child support because the country, America, they haven't
It's built.
changed their program as of yet to tell a woman you responsible for what you do, and the dude, until they change that, he's gonna be responsible for when he stuck his dick up in her.
Right, since
so ain't nothing we
1935.
could do about it.
Hey, since 1935, it's been going that way.
Well, you know, this is a patriotic. How's it been to say?
This is a republic.
Hey.
This is no. I'm saying it's deal dealing with the male. How's it pronounced? Somebody help me out.
It's a patriotic.
Patriotic country, not patriotic.
Yeah, patriot.
Dealing with the father, patriarch. Yeah, patriarch country. You know, built by white men for white men.
Right.
You know, my
Period.
dick still work. My dick still work. And I don't.
Pause. Houdini, no Diddy, or whatever they say.
I don't find no trash bitch to fuck with.
There you go.
So when you looking at one of those trash bras who's hollering about I am the table, don't have nothing on the table, ain't nothing to eat, you gonna starve, and you gonna keep on hollering about, hey man, I hit her because it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
They trick you because
She didn't trick you.
she said
Accountability.
Well, you know, when they say they the table, you realize they say that because they used to being on all fours. So therefore, she is the table. And then you
The
going
tricks.
behind her, acting like you a chair pulling up to the table.
You don't see what you really see.
You don't see
I don't drink, right? Look. Vernon, I don't drink.
That's
I
that
don't get high.
fugazi. Right.
So I know what a table look like.
Right.
Just because she on all fours like a dog, don't mean
make her
that
a
she what
table.
it is.
That mean that she a
No,
table.
that's not a table. That's a moving object.
I mean, she can be a table, but ain't nothing on it.
That part.
If ain't nothing on the table,
Why you gonna go to something that's not on the
I
table?
like gravy on my rice.
This boy.
I don't like just regular rice.
This boy. Somebody come get him.
So,
Somebody come get it.
What
Ladies
you
chime
think,
in.
John?
I'm just saying, ladies chime in the comments right there, man. Let us know what y'all think. Is Vernon out of control?
Yeah.
Or y'all want to come hug this teddy bear?
yeah, come hug me. I mean,
He
Like-
ready.
yeah.
Hey, look.
He overdo.
I need a
Look,
hug.
I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies out there. You know what he overdo for? Some of that good woman magic.
No,
hey,
see, you got it twisted. You got it twisted. Just
ladies,
the other
tell me.
night. Look,
Whitey
just
don't
the
know
other
either,
night.
ladies, tell
Look,
him.
look, just the other night,
don't put his business out there. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I said, Vernon, where are you going?
Don't do it.
He said, I'm going to the movies. I said, all right, no problem. I'm getting ready to go home to my wife. He said, yeah, I got 2 to take to the movies tonight. Because he had a double header, right? And he got the audacity to holler about responsibility.
He is. He juggling
I
that.
was responsible. I just went and watched the movie. I didn't do a movie.
He watched the movie.
I didn't make a movie.
You watched
I went and
one.
watched the
Oh,
movie.
okay. He
I didn't go to a freak off.
right
I went to the movie theater.
to the movie
See, it's
theater.
different.
So
Real
you fucked
theater.
both of them in the movie?
No.
I don't know.
He saw part 1 and 2 with 2 different women.
I'm
The
like,
girl came. The girl. Listen. The girl came into the restaurant. You know, I don't know her name.
what she was doing in there?
I don't know
Did
her
she
name.
get a hamburger?
I don't know her name. As she was coming in, the other one came in behind and said, "Want a turkey burger with everything on it?" I said, "All right, what you want?" She said, "Vernon."
Oh, she wanted Vern.
I said, "What?
Well,
Hold
I-
up."
and I told
you
her-
want a turkey burger? What do you want? Because Vern told me when you come in here.
Give you what you want.
No, he said make sure that she orders something because he did give her something.
She owe it to the game. Oh man.
I ain't got no
man.
business doing this. Let me
Come
stop.
on, man.
Let me find something else to talk about. Let me
I
find
was to see the
something.
wizard.
He off to see the wizard.
Yeah.
Say, man. Hey, let's do this one, man. We gonna let Vern talk about his boy. Just made it in office.
Oh,
40,
Trump.
45 and 47.
Oh yeah. Trump, you know, he back. Everybody mad but me.
Everybody mad with. Hey, y'all line up, y'all.
Hey, everybody mad with me. I'm glad to see him back.
Vern selling tickets out of
I
slavery.
want
So if
him,
you
to,
don't
I
want,
want him to shake this shit up. See, Trump gonna shake shit up. See, he ain't no politician.
right, that
He's
part.
a businessman, so he not going there politically correct. And see, that's what everybody don't like about him. They say, "Oh, he racist." Motherfucker, America racist.
That part.
Now what?
That part.
Well,
Most people racist. They just don't know it.
see, I was having this conversation, right? So let me get a little serious real quick. No disrespect to nobody. I don't give a damn what Trump do. Let's be honest. It's just what it is.
Life goes on.
But people in general, people got to look at the whole picture. They seeing a Nazi walking in Ohio right now. They walking up down the street, voicing their opinion. They got the right to do that because America is free speech. The sisters and brothers. Someone was like, "Our man didn't win." Yeah, he won. It was Trump. So no matter what, he's the president of these United States
That
of America.
part.
So when
If
he
you a
became
part
the
of that.
president of these United States of America,
He became
unless
your
you,
president.
Unless you change countries and went to Cuba, he is the president of this country.
That part.
And it's gonna be some things gonna happen, and you got to accept the things that happen. It's the same way when Biden came in. And the first thing Biden did was put all the DEAs and ATF and send them to the projects to arrest everybody. So now here we are. We asking the question.
Right.
What Trump gonna do? We already seen what Biden did. Like Denzel said something real simple. You messing with the same party, they just got different masses on.
That's it.
So when you pay attention to what's going on around you, stop complaining so damn much and do your job.
Do
And
your part.
job is very simple. Like Vern had a conversation with me early part of the day. And I say this so everybody can understand how I think. Is Whoopi Goldberg, whatever her name is, right? If she get $8 million a year to speak up on black subject matters, and all her subject matter is what a black person don't have, and why they are getting turned away from certain things. But if you really pay attention to them on The View, they keep telling you what blacks don't have, but you're looking at her and she's black.
Right.
And she keep on kicking out some venom towards, oh, they don't have this and they don't have that. But she continued to get $8 million a year. And she convincing the people beneath her that they discriminating against them. But why they not discriminating against her? So something wrong with that picture.
Exactly.
So let's paint it correctly tonight, where in my eyesight, this only in my eyesight, and you guys can like kick back and say what you guys want to say, but whatever her name is, Whoopi is a plant to keep on making black people think that people is against them instead of them going out doing their job to make their life better. So if you keep listening to dumb people, keep telling you dumb things, you can continue to go down that same aisle you own right now with no return, no money, and just hungry, and you sitting back saying, but Whoopi said it. Whoopi said it. Oprah said it. But all of them is worth billions and billions of dollars, and they is part of the program. And when they part of the program, they getting paid, and all you ladies is looking at TV saying, why not me? Why not you? Because you're not putting your energy into getting the things that you need. Because self-preservation is the rule of the land. And if you don't take care of yourself, nobody supposed to take care of you because it's your job to take care of yourself. So I'm going to send this back to John. Sorry about that, people.
No, we love to hear that rant. We love to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, most people, they looking like he say on this internet, these reality shows, and they taking their life trying to live it by them. These people that's selling you this garbage, they go home behind a mansion. They stay behind a gate. The things we deal down with in our community, that you and I, the people out there, and the internet and Facebook and all that stuff, you looking at their luxurious life and you want that life, but you never get that life because you sitting back watching them do it instead of you getting out there and make these things happen for you. You can get it. I'm not saying you can't get it, because you can get it. All you got to do is apply yourself. It's just like we look at where we come from. We come from the streets. That's how we made our money. And now we at a point in our life we see where what we're doing now, we're into politics, we're into a lot of other things, community building and things like that. Now we seeing like, hey, we could have had that same money this way.
That part.
But we didn't. We look at like our parents. A lot of our parents, the era they grew up in, they didn't have an education and they didn't know anything about capitalism, society. They didn't know anything about how.
They fresh out of Jim Crow.
So they couldn't teach us those things.
Yeah.
So basically, we had to learn from a lot of our friends like Whitey. He's older than us, so
way older.
We watch him do things and his teachings. And, a lot of other friends, and that was doing things that we wanted what they had, and they shared that with us because nobody else was giving it to us. Everybody else, like, I'm looking at Mr. Jones next door. He telling me, listen to him. He go to work every day. He tell me he gonna show me how to make $1 million.
Struggling.
And then I look at Whitey over there, and
Got
Whitey got a Rolls Royce, and he got $1 million.
Right.
So who you think I'm listening to?
That part.
It don't come to, at that point, you looking at what's right and what's wrong, but at that point, most people are in for survival.
Survival mode.
If you don't have an education, you stand around and you watch other people have Rolls Royces, nice house, jewelry. You see people with all the things that you want, so you want this glorious life and this glamorous life that everyone else have, so you like, how am I going to get it? But when you deny a good education and the resources, you can't get to that point when you don't have it. So what that do, they push people into desperation moves, and when you're desperate and you're trying to feed yourself or feed your family,
you doing whatever
it takes to get it. So we got to quit listening to these people on TV tell you how you should vote, what you should do, because they don't have the same problem you and I have when we wake up in the morning. When I get up in the morning every day, I got to get up and go get it, because if I don't go get it, it ain't going to happen.
Ain't no off days.
Yeah, ain't off days, because like it didn't matter who won the presidency for me, I would still have to get up
that
in the morning
part.
and go work.
Say it again.
It didn't even matter.
Didn't even matter. Hey, all I can do is say amen to that.
He's saying amen to things. Now,
what more can be said?
I heard someone talk about Mike Tyson, and they talked about Mike Tyson in a manner like, is he just for the bag? Paul, whatever the boy name. He took sympathy on Mike Tyson. Okay, I go for all of that. But Mike Tyson is one of our guys. And whatever he chose to do, it was his choice. And if they gave him a bag for doing what he did, he earned that bag.
Right.
And so they made this other guy, the white guy, one of these great white hopes, one of these great producers who know how to circumvent all the other things. But damn, I circumvented a whole lot of shit in my lifetime. And when I circumvented, they told me it was a crime. And now I'm sitting there looking at him like, all right, you guys said he's great. What he did, he's great promoting things.
That's what he
We promoted a whole lot of different things, and the feds came knocking on our door saying, you black dudes not supposed to promote something because this right here is basically for white America to do.
Right. For
So-
CVS and Rite Aid.
Yeah. So
They get to sell the drugs.
So here we are sitting here saying like, all right, so when we put all our material out, are you guys gonna be upset saying that the enterprise is not supposed to do this because we're the wrong color?
We can't worry about them.
Or are you gonna say, oh, it's cool this time because you already paid the price last time? So every time I sit back, I look at my team, I be trying to figure out what do we do and how do we stay where we supposed to stay without them crying foul? Because sooner or later they're gonna say, why you foul? Because you trying to teach too many people another way how to get some money. And it's very important for me to say this.
Oh, they gonna love that in America?
That's-
Capitalism.
That's not true how you just said that.
They gonna love it.
It's true for white people and Mexicans and Chinese, but when it comes down to color folks, it's a whole different ball game. Because why I say that? Because I seen the penalty for so many people who was on their own getting some money, and they say, "Oh, we're gonna forfeit that because you guys didn't go through the right channels."
Okay, so but here's my point. Now, how did everybody else just let that one person of color, a black person, or whichever one you're naming, how did all the rest of them just let him fall like that?
Because they're scared to death. They're scared of white people. You've been in the world long enough now to already see this. Any time white America sees someone that is going too far and bringing people up with them, they find a way to attach something to him so they can destroy him in some kind of way.
And we go with the dagger and what's that little thing, the torch, and go set them on fire.
Yep.
We run right out there.
So this only thing I'm saying is that here we are. We have sat back and said enough is enough. We know from some words from one of our guys. I ain't gonna say his name, but one of our guys said that the necessary move for us to make is like all the rest of the people making podcasts. Podcasts generate the most views in America and in Europe. And my guy, he's an asshole, but he say that if you ain't on a podcast, you're not doing right because CNN, Fox, and all of them is downsizing now because they are not in a position to carry the load any longer. So here we are. I'm gonna send this over here, over there, so I can hear this bullshit that he getting ready to tell me about this bullshit podcast shit because I don't believe none of it.
Podcast is a good idea.
Before he go to that, I just want to tell you back on something that you said about them want to knock you down. That's what basically mastermind for us and mastermind for them is two different things, right? See, a mastermind for you is just another person, black man like me, that want to share his gift with other people. Because he share his gift of knowledge with other people, now they want to make him a mastermind in a negative way. Because he shared a gift that he had.
But it's up to us to agree. Right? It's up to us to agree. Like I was talking to one of these youth the other day. They worried about what the next man think about them. And I said, just like if somebody would call you, oh, bitch ass nigga, for me to get mad at that, I got to agree to a certain level that he sent. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if he ain't talking to me, I'm going to look around like, oh, what this nigga talking to? I know he ain't talking to me.
Well, you know, you must be doing some good with somebody hating on you.
That part, you know what I mean?
That mean.
But this is where, you know, I let them know, like, you got to entertain these goofies, and then you got to somewhat agree to be offended at what they say.
Right.
Because I know you ain't talking to me. Like, when the goofies speak, the clowns, oh, they talking to the circus. They ain't talking to me. I don't even hear them.
Hey, if they ain't talking, if they ain't hating on you,
That's
you
all
ain't
I'm
doing
saying.
nothing.
Right.
You know,
So now about this pod thing in podcast, in order for this thing to work, man, we need you guys to chime in. We need you to tap in. We just, you know, the haters, the ones that love us, the ones that don't want to love us, the ones that just want to see how it's done. You just read this, man. Check it out, man. I'm not your competition. I'm proof that it can be done.
Hey, you
We
hear how
need
he
your
said that?
support.
So again, I'm at a Just Poppin'. Let me say this real quick. Just Poppin' is the neighborhood hamburger stand that we do so much for the community. It's Christmas time. Just pop in, drop off a toy, drop off two. Tell some more friends, drop off some toys, because on the 23rd of December, it's God willing, we're gonna have the biggest toy drive and food giveaway that day. But the food will be hot food, so you can come by there to eat. Vernon's gonna be cooking. A couple other people gonna be cooking. You're gonna have a great meal, and then we're gonna walk over there and open the gate so your kids can come and pick up some toys. If you look like me, your man is in jail.
Just don't do that, man.
He already called
Look
me.
here, man. Check
Hold
this
up, let
out,
me
man.
finish.
Look down here. And those
Let me
that want to
finish.
donate and don't know how, just right there, we're going to put somewhere on the thing. Make sure we put how you can donate.
That's how he's saying, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Your man in jail. They done called me like they did last year. Whitey, our kids don't have no toys and their mother don't have no money. I'm gonna call all my guys up like I did last year. We're gonna get about 3,000-4,000 toys, so you can bring your kids
Pull
over
up.
there, so they can have some toys, because it's the greatest feeling that I have, the greatest joy that I have, and I think John can co-sign this for me.
Oh, yeah.
When we was there giving out toys, tears were rolling down my eyes. They said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Tears of joy."
Joy.
Because we seen so many kids that looked like us throwing balls up in the air, and they was catching them, and they were laughing, and
Not a
it
care
took
in the
us
world.
back. It took us
Absolutely.
back when we used to play in the streets,
Absolutely.
and it was no problem. So everything that we do is kids based. So it's kids based, it's community based, and we want to make sure that you young ladies who is having a hard time, we understand the situation. We saying bring your kids down to the hamburger stand on the 23rd of December from 11 to 3,
23rd of December. What was that address again?
1030 East 25th Street.
1030 East
also
25th
tell
Street.
them about fulfilling the dream, about the kid, bring the kids here. Tell them,
Tell them
about,
again.
Tell them again.
Fulfilling the dream.
Tell them about fulfilling the dream and tell them what we got going on here.
Okay, we're gonna
How
put the
they
website.
come.
We're gonna put the website on the thing so y'all tap in so y'all can sign your children up for the after school program. We feed them, we teach them coding, we teach them podcasts. This equipment we're using right now. This is a kid. This is for the youth, man. They letting us borrow it when they're not here, you know, and we appreciate that.
So again, this is what we do. A whole lot of people don't get it. I just was on the phone with the emperor. Me and him was having this conversation, and they say, "Why do you guys really care?" So me and this brother, you know, we walked the penitentiary yards. We seen the brothers come in and out the jailhouse, and they was young. And the only thing that we can make out of it is like, why are not no one grabbing these young men, teaching them what they need to know to get in politics, be a police, be whatever you got, a fireman. Sooner or later, you got to turn from the streets and get in this real world, this thing they call life. Because when you sitting back saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, you procrastinating so much that you keep on falling into a standstill of your life. You ain't even looking at life no more. You looking at the shadows on what's passing by you. And when you look at the shadows, you start living in despair. And then when you live in despair, you always reaching your hands out to somebody else because you are not capable of doing your job because you was born in this world basically by yourself, for yourself, and you had to figure out after your mother let you out how you wasn't going to survive. So here we are, we saying this to you, and we're not hiding it from you, that the most important thing in the world is to be powerful. And you can make yourself powerful by taking the necessary steps to educate yourself, put yourself in position to be a congressman, be a senator, be a mayor, be a doctor, be an engineer. These are the things that we trying to get you to understand. And just the other day, one of the guys, one of the millionaires said this right here, and it caught my ear. He said the next person who's gonna be in line to make millions is plumbers and electricians, because AI is not gonna be able to take that job away from you. So here we are as black brothers talking to all of you guys right now. Ladies, I do have information that I'm gonna transfer to you guys in the next couple of weeks, where it's a whole lot of doctors said it's no nurses who look like us in the system no more. So we need you guys to just think about this, put this in consideration. Instead of you depending on a guy to give you some money, why you won't depend on your own talents to get yourself some money? Go check back in school. It's okay to open a book. If you don't know how to read, sit back and ask somebody to teach you how to read.
Sign up on the website. Then we going
Hey, this is what we do.
come over here. We'll teach you how to. We'll teach you how to read. We teach you how to write. We teach you how to do all that right here.
Yeah, so
Fulfilling a dream. We got you.
my producer told me this right here when we was talking. He said, Whitey, the most easiest thing in the world to do is ask for some help.
Ooh, no, it's hard.
The most easiest thing in the world to do is ask for some help,
We had to
because
put
it's
that
so
pride aside.
it's
Say that
so
again.
many, it's so many, John, it's so many people around who want to help people, and all you got to do is be sincere and say, can you help me, because I'm trying to get over this hump. And
A
I
lot of
get
people
over
don't know
this
how to
hump.
say that though. Why? A lot of people don't know how to, like he said, pride. But then it's another side. It's a group of people out there who never learn how to ask for help. And then the way other people that can help can understand it, if that makes sense. Sometimes the cry for help don't look like help.
So I like the way you said that. So I'm gonna piggyback something from a conversation that we started this podcast off with. Whitney Boy, whatever her name is, right?
Goldberg.
From The View. She's so much into telling everybody what they shouldn't do. What only thing she should do on that program is tell the sisters, ask for a little help. Because that word help is one word. You don't have to use two. Help. And if you use the second one, please. It's so easy to say those two words. Can you help me, please? So here we are. When I looked at you guys, you say, Whitey. I said, what? Vernon said, I need you to do this for me so we can be in the ball game. I said, give me a year so I can do my job. And I guarantee you when we get finished, you will have your podcast and you will have your production team to do what you want to do. He said, help. I need you to help me. His pride is bigger than theirs because he was rich once before.
No, then he understand. He understand. Pride ain't nothing, man.
Hey,
Pride ain't got nobody no money.
You know what I learned? That from being in prison, I worked for 5 cents an hour in prison. 5 cents an hour.
I bear witness.
And from me making 5 cents an hour, my pride
What pride?
went to the side.
Man.
I threw that to the side because I'm like, when I was in there doing 5 cents, I say, I get out, I go to work, I go get 2 McDonald's jobs.
That part.
They're gonna pay more than this. And I was around so many dudes in there that say they wouldn't get out and work a minimum wage job, but you in here working for 5 cents.
Or sometimes free.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this. I really hate to say this.
Don't hate. Sad anyway.
It's just distasteful at times for me to say certain things. And I look at people in general, And I look at them walk up and down the street. And I just look at them like, wow. You take all this energy to go up and down the streets, acting like you're doing something constructive. You don't have no clothes. You wear the same clothes every day. Or you change once a week. And your world is just like, it don't exist. And you sitting there saying, I'm gonna do better tomorrow. I'm gonna do better tomorrow. But you can ask a person to give you a cigarette, give you a stick of weed, buy you
What kind of weed? A stick of weed?
a stick of weed,
Y'all
buy you
know
a
we
drink.
old.
If you can do all that, you can fill the application out.
That you can. Some places don't even want no applications.
I normally stop at this AM/PM by my house every night, go in there, get gas, right? So it's this lady every night. Hey, you got a couple of dollars? One night I gave her a couple of dollars, right? But I
Tricking.
noticed every time I go in there, do you got a couple of dollars? So one night I asked her, I say, what do you want? She was like, what do you mean what I want? I said, what you want out of life? She was like, what do you mean what I want out of life? I'm like, is this what you want? You be here every time somebody come up to the door to asking for $1 or $2. I say, that don't embarrass you. She told me no.
No.
So when she told me it didn't embarrass her to beg,
You snatch
I
your money
told her-
back.
I told her no. I said I got my kids are grown. They earn their own money.
That part.
They don't even call me asking for some money unless they just really need something.
That part.
But here I am, you at the door, at the store every night, every time some grown person walk in here, you asking them for their hard-earned money, and most of these people, they don't have. They barely can buy gas for their car. Like, they'll ask you at the pump. Dude asked me at the pump, you need some help pumping your gas? I say, no, I need some help paying for it.
That
That's what
part.
I need some help.
It's so special for a person to understand what they are seeing.
Because pimping come on all different levels.
Pimping may come on all different levels, but the politicians
Pimping.
in the world today have basically destroyed the black community in that
Right.
manner.
Right.
Because they want all the black people to depend on them to give them some food stamps or another program.
And you know what? You say that, it's crazy. Like, I'm looking at them on TV, they talking about Trump wants to cut a lot of these different social programs. I'm like, they need to cut a lot of them. I'm like, we done got so dependent on the government. That's why our communities are failing. Everywhere most of these Democratic areas at, they hell holes. They shit holes.
But see how you said that? Now I'm gonna take you for a journey, and the journey is gonna be the journey. When you go to West Kentucky, Virginia,
Oklahoma.
North Carolina, these up in the mountains, right? North Dakota, all these
Virginia,
places.
all them places like that.
There's so many white people on programs,
Show it.
and people in general think that, oh, the black guys on these programs. These programs is not for black people.
No, they wasn't created for us.
They were created for white people, and these programs is being used in a manner, but it's always a but. But the minimum wage in Atlanta and those places is like $4 and $6 an hour.
They real very low.
So they really living in poverty, so bad.
Yeah.
Poverty is crazy. One lady said, I voted for who Obama was running against. He was running against somebody. He said, I voted for John McCain.
Yeah, McCain, yeah.
And I said, why? He said, because I wasn't gonna vote for Obama because he's gonna do this and he's gonna give us this, and this. And I looked at him. I said, is it really true? I mess with you. I mess with the dudes because I'm in jail. They don't even have running water in the hills of
For real.
Kentucky
Virginia
and Virginia. All these they live in hills. West Virginia, they live in coal mines and things like that. they don't truly have running water.
No.
So when I sit back and look at our people down here in LA, I'll be like, I'm amazed that you guys allow someone to literally trick you guys into getting on SSI. Well, when I left in 1985, you guys was balling, out of control. You guys was doing your due diligence to get your money, and now you living on $296 a month.
Some of them $200.
They ain't living on that.
You're like, what can you do with that?
So here
Nothing.
we are. We talking, and sometimes people don't like how I say things, but why would you accept what people giving you when you can get off your ass and get it yourself?
Yeah, cause man, too much work in getting it myself, man.
You can make more than $200 a month.
Too much work though to get it myself. I can just sit back and do nothing, and let you go get it and bring it to me.
But you don't get nothing.
But you only gonna live for 1 week.
I only need a little bit.
You only gonna live for a couple of days.
That was,
I can beg for the rest.
you know what? That,
You gonna
that
go
what
get some-
everybody say.
You gonna go get some more and then bring it back
Hey.
next week. I'm gonna ask you for that.
But you know what?
Get you $2 in front of the stove.
But you know, John, that what everybody.
I'm
say,
laughing,
right?
but that shit is pathetic, bro.
Yeah, that what everybody say, right?
Yeah,
and
that shit
I'll be
is-
looking at people because my wife, one day, I was taking her to work, and we were at 7-Eleven,
With the same lady with the $2.
and no, it was in Norwalk. A white guy was sitting there, like, "Can you buy me something to eat?" She said, "And what do you want?" And I looked at her, and I told her in a respectful way, "If you get some of that motherfucker my money, I'm gonna break your jaw and put your ass on the curb with it."
Break your jaw.
Because every man, every woman
Yeah.
can do the same thing. You get
Man,
ready to
got a
do.
choice and a chance.
Every day God wakes you up, you got a choice and a chance
Yeah.
to do something great with your life.
Choice and a chance.
But you know,
Whatever
this
you choose.
this how this
You gotta
is.
want it.
So the innocent people right now, let's go back to my kids. But I'm saying just popping, fulfilling a dream. You know, he always have something to say. But at the end of the day, he have his program. And his program is about kids. And his program is based on the understanding on that the kids come first because they innocent. They did not ask to come in this world. They came in this world because somebody brought them in this world. And the kids need everything that they can get. So they need adult guidance. And when you guide some kids correctly, you find yourself in a better place. So here we are. I'm at Fulfilling a Dream at Urban Recovery Los Angeles. You know, my boy, I forgot your name again. I always forget
I
your
got
name.
7. Remember I told you at the DMV today, man. You didn't. I told you about that. Man, just
And he only
anything.
got-
Call me anything.
He got Progressive Parenthood, man. He up here with this bullshit again. But Progressive Parenthood needs your assistance. It needs you to donate to it so it can make sure that it take care of the kids in the area that he is in. He out there in Apple Valley, all the way out there in Victorville, in that area, and they need help. And we asking you to donate some money to that program or drop off some toys to that program. It's that time of the year. Everybody need a reason to give something to somebody's kids. And we are here setting up here every day trying to figure out how we can help the community as a whole be happy for Christmas. And the kids deserve smiles. They ain't asked to come here, but they here. And we have some parents who sometimes overlook them because they want a BBL and all those other things did to their hair, the weeds and all that kind of stuff. And they forget about the kids because they so busy worrying about the parties coming up for the holiday. So I'm asking you guys,
Too, y'all.
I'm asking you guys, stop by 1030 East 25th Street, drop off a toy, drop off 3. Also remember, drop off a cash donation, or you can put it down here. We have some kind of website where you can donate to. So we saying this in the nicest manner that we know how. It's important for us to ask you to help bring a smile to a kid's face and fill his stomach up for Christmas. It's Christmas coming up, and this is what we do. And on top of that, Urban Recovery Los Angeles will be on 58 and Broadway. on the 23rd of November. If you are hungry and you want a Thanksgiving dinner, hot Thanksgiving dinner, come down, have
Come
a meal
down.
on us, and also take a bag away with you. This is what we do down here at Urban Recovery Los Angeles. We try to help the community in the best way we know how. And if you can donate some money to Urban Recovery Los Angeles, we would really appreciate it. Or you could donate money to just fulfilling a dream.
Did we mention it's tax deductible?
Of course, it's always tax deductible, but
100%.
don't worry about being tax deductible. Just think about your big heart that you have, that you want to give to somebody. Don't give to the Marshall Dimes. Don't give to what you call what's that place?
The Red Cross and them,
Army,
yeah,
the
they
Red Cross.
them ain't even nonprofits.
Come here.
Goodwill.
Come here to Los Angeles. Give it to a program who's gonna give it to the kids.
Somebody pull up on us.
We deal
Watch
directly
that part.
with the public. We're not
That part.
we're
No
not-
third party,
We're
no
not
none of that.
taking a percentage of money for payroll or anything.
Say, man,
Everything
did
that
y'all
donates
know?
to us,
Did
we're
y'all
spending
know?
every dime on the community for whether it's kids. We just gave out coats about a week or two ago. We gave out over 200 coats for the people out here that's cold, children that don't have it. So everything that we do is about the kids and it's about the community. So we're about community building. So anything that you can donate to help, whether it might be a jacket, it might be a blanket, whatever you can donate
Anything.
to the program, we were very appreciative of it.
Yep.
Because we just want to build our community because we know we're very impoverished in our community. Everybody don't have it, even though you think just because you okay, but your next door neighbor may not be okay.
Not at all.
So we got to do things to take care of each other and look out for each other. So whatever you can do to help the program, we very will appreciate it. To help keep the program going, you know, a lot of times we coming out of our own pockets. What we do.
Ain't no lot of times, all the
Things,
time, man. Ain't no donations
for
coming
kids
like
and
that.
for people, you
Keep
know.
it 100.
So whatever you can do to help the programs out,
Feel free.
aggressive parenting, urban recovery, fulfilling the dream,
We appreciate
we
it.
appreciate you.
Trust and believe. And on top of all that, we ain't like them other ones. Pull up on us, man, and watch your dollars, man, at work. Watch them at work.
You know what?
Please do that.
You know what they be seeing? They be seeing their dollars at work. Like one of the guys came in like, "Hey, I got to bring you money." I said, "All right." Harry O called me like, "I got to bring you some money." Sam Watson called me, "Got to bring you some money," because every time it's not a question on where the money goes. Because when they come up, Jaime and all them come up, they be saying, "Where all these kids come from?"
Where me at? I ain't seen
He'll be here in a couple days. But like I said, it's so important for us to strengthen our community. And if we strengthen our community through education and teach the kids the things that they need to know, they could end up being better than we are. You know, that's the most
Absolutely.
important- That's
And
the most important.
But one of the things we need to do is, man, we need to make sure, we need to make it understood to these youth that we are available for them. See, a lot of them think that we're enemies. You know, some of the talk that we put out there, you know, they look at us like, you know, oh man, that old head. You know how we used to frown upon our elders. You know what I mean? You know, they looked at us, oh man, rap music was this. We don't want to hear that boop bop, and all that. And we have that same mentality towards our youth. You know what I mean? And it really was wild to me growing up when my parents would be in my face talking to me dirty about the gangs. And we part of the gang. You know what I mean? Like, that used to be wild to me. And I used to be like, how y'all don't know that maybe y'all don't know. You know what I mean? And, oh, them gangs ain't no good and this and that. And it was us the whole time.
It was a deterrent for you.
That part. You know what I mean? It was wild, though. It's some interesting thing, man.
And you know, when you say about the gangs, now you have a choice if you want to be in a gang. Nowadays. It's a choice.
I think we had a choice.
When we were coming up, a lot of times it wasn't a choice. You know.
Yeah, well.
Our generation, when we were coming up,
It was wide
people
open.
was forced in the gang. You know.
It was colonization at its fullest.
Yeah, it was crazy when we were coming up. Now you don't have
No pressure like
the
that.
pressure like
You know
that.
why? Because a whole lot of people won't accept this. They be like, "Man, I'm from such and such. You don't even have a hood.
Right.
You don't even live there no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nowhere in the neighborhood that you have a house. It's only a handful of people who have houses, and they're not gonna let you be at their house.
Exactly.
because
With
they may
that
not
foolishness.
they may not even be part of any kind of movement.
Right.
What you into?
Right, that part.
So here we are. We sitting back, and man, I am kind of off balance on a whole lot of things that going up in social media because there's so many people having different conversations, and a whole lot of those dudes I know them, and I'm looking at the rest of the community saying, how are you going to talk about certain dudes in that manner, and you guys calling a dude a rat? And when you start calling dudes rats, you know his consequences come behind everything that somebody say. And I be trying to figure it out, like, you guys keep saying you did this, this, and this, but you guys not in jail either. So there's a whole lot of different things going on, and being a dude who came from the feds, that I went to prison just because they called me the boss, and you brothers is here talking about how you put people in the trunk and did all these other things, and your co-defendant on the side of you talking about how you guys called each other up and did this, this, and this, but you guys not in jail. And that's kind of different because the feds don't do that. For some reason, people is saying things out of their mouths about people and talking about actions, what they committed, and they're not going to the feds for attempt to kidnap or anything like that. And they walking on these podcasts and saying it out loud, and everybody hearing them, and everybody saying, "Ooh, he did that, but he ain't in jail." The question is why you are not in jail. That's the question I want to know. Why are you not in jail for committing some shit that you was not even supposed to say out your mouth?
Why y'all think he ain't in jail? Put in the comments. Let's see in the comments why y'all think he ain't in jail.
It's like
These folks.
people like myself. I went to jail just for the word that he's the boss. And when they got finished with me being the boss, I walked away with a life sentence. And if anyone who called themselves the leader of any kind of activity, and you got an 848 and you're the leader, you're going to get a life sentence in jail. I don't give a damn what you guys got to say. You're going to get a life sentence in jail because a life sentence is mandatory for you to get if you broke that rule. And all your co-defendants that testify that they broke the law, as the leader of an 848, you get all of the dues, evidence, and you go to prison. And then when they sit back and say, "Oh, well, the dude," I'm gonna help you guys. This is just me, and you can read behind me.
Well, let's put this. Yeah, let's lead that into this. Let them do their homework later. Explain to them, because I know the comments gonna be lit up with how you saying you got life, but then you right here on the podcast.
Okay, well, let me
Explain. Yeah, put that out there, because they gonna
help them.
I know it's gonna be a whole lot of rumors.
Okay, so it won't even be no rumors about me, right? But we gonna, because they can Google me, right? That's the difference with me. They can Google me,
Right.
and Google tell them why they spent all this time in jail, and he got reversed one time, he got modified 3 times because a 3582 modified a sentence that a sentence guideline came in and redid a whole lot of different things. So I walked the penitentiary for 27 years with a life sentence. So this is what I'm saying to you. If your homeboy is on an 848 and he took a deal, he had to go in open court, throw his hands up to the sky, swear on a stack of Bible to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. And he had to say everything he did in this conspiracy. So by saying that, if
And
your
who he did it
homeboy,
with.
if your homeboys is in jail and all of them took a deal, all those deals connect back to him because he's the head of the conspiracy. And whatever his co-defendants said they did, He gonna plead guilty to everything they did also because he the head of the conspiracy. He got 4-point leadership coming. And these are things that happen when you have an 848 or 846. Because you responsible as the leader for everybody activity. I know it for a natural fact because after I got finished, I was responsible for so much dope that it didn't even make sense. I was like, where'd that come from? They said, you're a co-defendant. I said, I only got 2 co-defendants. They said, nah, the unindicted co-defendants. Oh, yeah. I didn't tell you guys about that part. The unindicted co-defendants.
The rest of your team.
Yes. That went in there and told everything that went on, but they just wasn't indicted. But you still got their evidence, what they put down on you. And at the end of the day, you got to live with that. And if you sit back and say, oh, yeah, I walked in the courtroom, they gave me 30 years because I was pretty. You need to go ask your homeboy. You need to show me your PSI pretty because you got a 5K1 because you didn't get a life sentence. You were supposed to get a life sentence. And that's the way it go in the rules of the law. And the law do not change. When you get an 848, you got a natural life sentence coming. I don't care who the hell you are.
They made some law for Al Capone, didn't they? So they take them down.
They gave Al Capone a tax evasion law. They made this law for a dude. No, they gave this law to a dude named Zimmerman. He out of Illinois, and Jeffrey Gordon. He had a Indiana. They were the first ones to get 848s in 1973. They were the first ones to get the 848. And then the mob started getting it afterwards. They started getting criminal enterprises at these 2 guys. They call themselves mafiosis. I walk the track with them. They talk so bad to me on a regular basis. Like, yeah, Whitey, you ain't nothing for the fucking gangbanger. We mafiosis. I'm like, what the fuck is a mafiosi? He said, we a mafiosi. We got 848s. We got natural life. We ain't never going home.
And they was bragging.
And both of them died in jail, but they was good dudes. You know, they was real good dudes. He ran Don Cornelius out of Indiana to L.A. That was his fame, his story. He said, I ran Don Cornelius' punk ass out of Indiana.
That's Soul Train, huh?
And made it, yeah.
Love, peace, and soul.
Yeah.
Why they do my dude?
I know Don glad he ran him out. Don say work for me. Made me a millionaire.
Yeah, so, you know, we talk about these, you know, people who's in jail right now. You guys talking about Puffy, right? Find out what Puffy is charged for.
Puffy got a state or fed?
Feds. So find out what Puffy is charged for.
Trump gonna let him go.
Shit.
He going home.
All right, but listen to this.
He was working against Trump last
do,
election.
Let's do this. Let's be honest here.
Let's be honest. I don't give a flying frog fucking ass. I really don't. I was making a joke.
I know, but let's help everybody out real quick.
Maybe he give him that 50 million.
Hey, look.
That part.
Hey,
Trump, look out for your boy.
Well, this right here is real facts where we have so many people who sit here and talk about their homeboys on how much time they got, right? All they got to do, if they really want to know how much time their homeboy got, is go look at his indictment.
You go check it out.
Is his indictment say that he is a level 24, 26? That means he ain't getting that much time.
It's all in there.
If
somebody really wanted to know, they'll look it up.
No, if they say he got a kidnap, it's gonna jump all the way up here to a level 36. And when it jumped to a 36, bro, criminal history up there. And then here go the crazy, it's a 36, and don't let him be in a conspiracy. He's gonna get 4-point leadership, so he's gonna be at a 40. Criminal history 3. He got an automatic life sentence coming.
Them sentencing guidelines, dog.
The sentencing guidelines tell you how much time. As soon as you walk in, as soon as you get indicted, you know how much time you don't even need you don't even need a lawyer.
Not me. Not me.
That was Bosco lawyer told him, look, the man told him, look, the wife had his lawyer to call me, talk to me, try to convince him to take the time. The man said like this here. I'm gonna give his wife his money back because money ain't nothing money can do for him.
That part.
Say he gonna need this money. He said, but what I will do for him, I will go in there and get him the lowest deal I can get him. I do him that favor, right? Bosco told me and the man, y'all do the time.
Yeah. I had a friend. Right? He had an 848. He had an 848, right? And we was talking. John, this right here fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
The prosecutor said, look, we're going to give you 25 years. Take it. Take the 25 years. His co-defendant looking at me, I said, tell him to take the 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
He said, tell the prosecutor to take them. He was...
Y'all gonna learn, dog.
He was getting ready. If he would have took the 25 years, my other two guys, one of them had an 848, one of them had an 846. All three of them had life sentences. They was going to take them back to court in 1997 and give them 25 years.
So they went home. Everybody went home.
So all of them home, though, all because, remember, the guideline changed. But they did 30 years before the guideline changed. Right. So what I'm saying is this right here.
30, y'all.
People sit back and say the damnedest things out of their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the prosecutor's gonna call me back and tell me they're gonna give me 20. 3 weeks later, a letter came and said, appeal denied. He fucked up his two co-defendants and made them do those 30 years where they could have got 25 years.
Right.
Because his arrogance got the best of him.
Yeah.
When they say, hey, you don't have to tell nobody, only thing you have to do is take this deal, take this 25 years. You already got 8 in.
Right.
You know what Vernon Boyd told him? All he had to do was shut up.
Yeah. That's right. Shut up.
Shut up.
Like Duke said he walked in. Say the attorney came in and say, this dude right here, he finna testify on you, right? He say, I vibe, we take a deal. Duke said, man, I ain't never seen that dude before in my life. He said the attorney told him it might be true, but they ain't gonna believe that.
That part.
So what he meant by that, when you pick a jury in the federal court, all of them white.
Right.
You already against it.
Yep.
So when all these brothers is talking about what's going on the social media page, that they kidnapped this dude, threw him in the trunk, and made this dude with telephone calls call. Only thing they doing is telling the feds that you can come and get us now because we already done pleaded guilty to it.
No. They ain't gonna come get them. They gotta conspire to get some more of their homies.
Oh,
They gotta tell on the rest
I mean,
of them.
when they say you won't do 10, tell on friends.
That's right. No. I'm talking about they're gonna let them keep talking online.
Oh, yeah.
Social media, so they
for
can keep
sure.
on doing their thing.
But
I'll tell you this much. I'm calling my partners up from all over LA,
Get them out of here.
all up in different states, you know.
Please do.
And I'm asking them, hey man, is it possible that we could build a coalition so we can help these young kids find a better way?
There you go.
You know, coalitions work.
Come on in, tap in. We're gonna talk about it.
And that's all it is. This is a coalition, you know, and I do not have time to sit here and try to criticize anyone about anything, but I come back to the same thing every single day. Urban Recovery Los Angeles, Fulfilling a Dream, Progressive Parenthood. We are really, truly about the kids.
Say, man, Trump really got that dude Harry out?
Yeah.
That's wild. The shit is real, y'all. Like, I'm blown away. Like, I ain't never, ever. The system can work, y'all. Harry on the streets, y'all. That's a, whoa.
So, you know.
It works if you work it, man. Trump, holler at your boy. We need some donations. We out here on foot. Trump, what camera? Right, Trump, look at us. We need the help over here.
We ain't asking for a handout. We ask for a hand up.
That's it. We gonna clean up our own. You ain't got to worry about us. None. You ain't gonna hear from
Trump,
us.
leave me alone.
You
Leave
got-
me alone, Trump.
No.
You all right with me, Trump? Just
This
keep
I'm trying
doing
to
what
tell
you doing.
Trump,
Right.
Just
we
leave
need
me
some
alone.
money. We got the nonprofit, and in fact,
You can't.
look, we got it. We got it. We gonna do this.
Listen.
Come down to just popping Trump, get you a hamburger or two. Watch us here, man. Say you know the kid. If they act like they don't know you, it ain't an act.
Okay.
Just play it off.
Harry called me the other day. You know, me and Harry is very, very, very real close. And like, hey, bro, man, life is what it is. And Vernon looked at me like, that's Mikey. I said, yeah, it was his birthday.
Oh yeah.
So I called him like, happy birthday, bro. He called back, bro, thanks, bro, love you. He said, it's community first action. I said, great, keep doing you, baby. Don't never stop doing what you feel is right. He said, I'm not, because, you know, Trump, you know, he cut my sentence, and I came home. I said, man, you supposed to pay homage to people who pay homage to you.
Damn
Hey,
right.
did you see man, Madison Square Garden? How you slid that lick in?
You know, that's the bottom.
He say President Trump say if he get in office, he gonna do everything he can to help community first. He say he in 100%.
Yeah, so like dudes ask me, they like, man, Mike ain't talk to us. I'm like, I don't have that problem with Mike. When Mike, you know, I know Mikey different. So when he do something, I pick up the phone and call him like, you having fun? And I say this to all of you guys: are you having fun? Are you enjoying your life? And you tell me yes, I say, man, keep doing it, because I love my life. And I love people who love their lives, and they're not being dictated to anybody but themselves. So Mikey is enjoying his life at the being free.
Exactly.
He's traveling, he's doing what he want to do, and people don't like Mike doing what he did. But at the end of the day, Mikey is enjoying Mikey's world. And Mikey's world is back where Mikey's world used to be before he went to jail.
A lot of people don't know Mike was already in politics and stuff for you.
Oh man, who Biden let out? Look, Trump that. Bill, look and see how many pardons did Biden give.
Biden partners don't come up to end of the year.
But
before
I'm
he get ready to
saying
leave.
that's all 4 years.
Yeah.
Right before they leave. They don't do it the whole time they
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Yeah, see, goes to show how many niggas I know got a pardon.
So here we are.
Goes to show.
Mikey is really, really enjoying himself. Like when
As
I
he
took pictures
should.
of him the other day, he was at the hotel in Florida. You know, he was hugging Trump. Mikey, let me see if I have Mikey on the phone.
That's crazy, man. We gonna get him on the podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get Mikey on the podcast. The fuck
We
Mikey up.
don't need Mikey. We need him to put
There
our.
go Mikey right there, man.
I know who Mike. Say, man.
There go Mikey right there with that
This
bullshit.
we gonna do. That ain't no BS. He
Mikey
on
with that bullshit,
say, man.
right?
Just tell him that we need him to throw our nonprofit in the hat when they digging in the hat.
Mikey told me like this. He said, Whitey, I'm going to need you to help me because I need you to help me.
There we go.
I said,
I already
Mikey,
got it.
I'm not
I know
paying
what
you
he
no
needs.
attention. Call me when you get it. And Mikey say, I'll call you when I get it, bro, because I love you more than I love anybody, because you one dude that always been with me no matter what. I said, but yeah, because it's necessary for us as individuals to support you, whatever you're doing, if you do it good or bad. You still got to support your people if they really your people. You don't care what side he on. Only thing matters is he's enjoying himself. So we going back to that right there where we saying to all the OGs in the neighborhoods and everybody who got some influence, hey man, it's time for us to like figure it out where we can help these kids turn this corner, because there's no need of us letting them go to jail and make 5 cents an hour, where we are able to help them and guide them in the right manner.
Exactly.
So that's all this is. We could talk about that other stuff. They got me talking about this right here. Let me see what I'm supposed to talk about today. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I be doing.
We'd
I
be
get
able to
ordered
edit it.
around. I get ordered around. Let me see what the talking point was. Holiday, Christmas, talking point. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I hope you're enjoying your time. I'm selling hamburgers. Stop by,
burgers.
pick up a burger. I'm selling burgers. I'm selling fries. I'm selling chicken wings. I'm at Just Poppin' at 1030 East 25th Street. I didn't know I was supposed to say that, but I looked at my talking point. They said, remind the people that we need their assistance because we don't have much money. We have a little bit of money, but we can really just come buy a burger, buy two. Vernon make the hell of a chili pastrami's that you guys love. Stop in. He got the bomb ass season for the chicken, and he got some tacos that melt in your mouth. And as you're a girl, you understand what melting in your mouth means.
No Diddy.
We real players down here. Just
No
popping,
Diddy. No Diddy. Pause.
And
all that.
we don't discriminate.
No.
Is you white, you black, Chinese, it don't make no difference. Stop and Just Popping and drop off a toy or two. Or come by and just leave a donation.
Pick up something to eat, man.
See, all the time that we do, right? If you come buy a hamburger from us, we put 10% to the side for the kids so we can feed them every day. So this is the holiday season. We want you guys to come in, buy a burger from us, drop off a toy, help keep us in service so we can service the community.
There we go.
How that sound? Help keep us in service so we can service the community.
That's right.
And at the end, yes. So at the end of the day, we bless you guys and thank you guys for everything that you guys have done. And we want you, we need you, and we got to have you to enjoy the holiday season because Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and you're gonna be with family and friends, and you want them to be protected and safe. So if we are doing our part and you are doing your part, that means our kids is safe because they with us at the school. We at 112 West 52nd Street. We at Fulfilling the Dream. How can you not want to fulfill your kids' dream and let them be anything and everything that they want to be and some more? This is what we do at Just Pop In. Just Pop In. It's Urban Recovery Los Angeles. It's recovering the things that are necessary so your kids can be great at what they do.
Children come first.
How can I say it? I'm not no preacher or anything, but just
Sure look
pop
like
in.
you're doing a good job.
This Just Pop In, buy a burger, buy two. This is what we do.
We had this special called a Dean.
Oh,
It's the best thing on the menu. A lot of people look right over it. For $20, you get a cheeseburger, fries, 6-piece wings, and a drink. I mean, it's enough food for two. So stop by and pick that up. And
Make sure you get a half a brick on the way out.
Most restaurants call it a sampler. We call it ours a Dean.
we're gonna do some high signing real quick, right? The Dean Whoop It, right, is about a girl named Dean. It's you ladies who came out the 80s, fake like you don't know who Dean is. You know she was one of the biggest in the city. And the crazy thing about it that we wrote a script for her that she getting ready to be in a few days. Let me try to remember the name of this thing. I can't read the rope. Give me a second. Let me figure it out.
Country.
That's that old man shit.
Give me,
You're from the
give me a
country, you
second.
can't read or rope.
Let me go in it and see what this thing is supposed to be called. I've been trying to figure it out. They've been telling me what it's going to be called, but every time I turn around, I just can't find it. I still can't find it. It's crazy. It was in the phone.
Okay, while looking for that, let me put something in y'all mind, man. No matter how y'all wanted this election to turn out, this way, that way, or the other way, Trump was elected, and we gonna need you to get out your fields, because whether you like the man or not, he's still responsible for taking care of you. So you call your representative, you make demands, and you tell them what it is that you want from your president. Bottom line, get out of your fields. Whitey said to tell you again, to go down there or call, email. It's best you go down there, send a card, or whatever, however you're going to do it. Make your presence be known that you want that particular representative to vote, act, and perform in a certain way. If you don't speak, then they're going to speak for you. And guess what? It's always going to be how you don't like it.
Always gonna be bad.
It's always going to be bad. So it's in your best interest to go down there. Trump is still responsible for your well-being. Let him know. Hold him accountable for what he's supposed to be doing. Get out your feels.
Hey, it's decision time.
Decision time, man. What you going to do, man? What you going to do? You going to sit here and cry that this didn't happen, that didn't happen, so-and-so didn't help you vote for who you wanted? Like, that ain't how it go, man. It is what it is. Trump is responsible for everybody right now. He's the POTUS.
Can I be honest with you, ladies? I got to be honest with you, and I really want you to tune in what I'm about to say. You guys looking at the Spanish ladies, and you saying they were traitors. They didn't come on your side. But I want you to remember this, and I want you to put this in your brain. Spanish people do not give a fuck about abortions because they don't have them. You guys made this election about some abortions. You didn't make these elections about the facts. If you would have made the election about the facts, you would have had something to run on to put those people on your side. Now, you guys in a situation that you hate the black man. How can you hate the black man? The black man is always going to be there no matter what. And you got to come to your grips and remember, that's the person that you go to bed with at nighttime. A white family, listen, sisters, listen to me carefully. White people in general, women, listen to what their man got to say. And when that man tell them we voting this way, that's the way they are voting. They not you. They don't come with this I'm independent shit. They are I'm with my man, whatever he do, this what I'm gonna do. We're gonna buy a house, we're gonna have a picket fence.
They agree.
This what we're gonna do, and we're gonna build something great together. Sisters, listen carefully. Don't be mad at people because they not going the same way that you want them to go. The world don't work like that. I don't know where you guys came and created this bullshit in your fucking mind about what a man supposed to be, what he supposed to look like, and how he supposed to act. That is a fairy tale that is never, ever, ever gonna come true. You cannot find a man that you want because you don't know what a man is supposed to look like because you done created him in your brain that will never be there. I hate to tell you that.
No, you don't sound like you had a good time saying that. What else have you got to say about that, Vernon?
What he said is 100. That's what's wrong with today. The women, they have this man that they've created in their head about who he should be and what he's going to be when that person don't exist. And then they go into a relationship and they looking at this guy in their head, they say, I can make him what I want to make him.
Right.
I can mold him to be the man I want him to be. And then when that don't happen, because a real man, you can't mold a real man. A real man molds you. You don't mold him. You is there as an assistant, a helpmate. You ain't there to lead. And see, that's what's wrong today. You got so many of these,
everybody with that
these passive men sitting there telling women that they're the prize and a man should respect what you got. I mean, a man gonna always respect you and everybody else that come around him, right? But
if you respect yourself.
But the last say so in any household, it should be your man, because when things don't go right, who you looking to? You ain't looking to take the responsibility of the failure. Right. So, yeah, your man might discuss it with you, but the final say so is his, because he is the leader.
That's how it go, because what happened is this right here. And I hate to bust bubbles and make a woman feel below herself, but I just want to be honest with them that a lot of women today, they have got in a notion that regular dudes make 7 figures, 6 figures. Regular dudes make $33,000 a year. If you see a dude in a Rose, that means you can't afford him.
Right.
It's not he can't afford you.
You can't afford
You can't afford him because your conversation that you have with him is about how good you look.
Oh, he'll sleep with her. That's about it. But he ain't gonna be talking about no marriage.
Why would you marry somebody that you're giving some money to?
Yeah. And see, that's the thing about women. It ain't about the man. It's about money with y'all. Because I don't care what a man look like or anything. If he got that money, if he got that paper,
They selling
Got you.
out.
They selling out.
he
Listen,
got you.
listen. In 1981, I met my wife. I papered out the game. It's not nothing that I needed. I already lived in a mansion. Already had a yacht. Already had all the toys that any young black man could ever dream of in life. And her conversation was, "Let me take you to get something to eat." But I'm used to Blackwell, Monty's, Raja Raz, the restaurant on Franklin and La Brea that overlooked the city. I'm used to all these big short houses. I'm used to all these places. And she said, "Let me take you to get something to eat." I said, "Where you gonna take me?" She said, "Meet me on Hawthorne off Rosecrans. It's a sizzler right there." To me,
That was
me,
nothing.
the player who I am, that's really beneath me. But for her to invite me to go have something to eat,
That was monumental.
It's just even a thought.
It was monumental.
Yeah. That she even wanted to do something for you.
Wasn't even where we was going.
Most women
The
don't
fact
even
that
do
she was that part.
They don't even think about you.
it's like this where I'm gonna take you to eat. No problem. Let's go eat. So to me, I don't eat certain foods because I'm me. That's who I am. If food don't taste good, I don't like it. So I sat there. I went through the motions with her, and she like, "You don't eat this." I said, "I eat what you eat because you brought me here. I'm gonna enjoy this meal with you. I need a Pepsi though. I need a Pepsi. But I really drank. I really drunk those natural soda pops at that time, but I knew Scissor didn't have them.
Right.
So when I sat back and had these conversations with people right today, I said, "Man, it don't make no difference how much money a woman got.
No.
It's the principle on how she delivered her conversation to you. And this conversation that she delivered to me had lasted to now because she's married to me. And when I call home, I could be riding like, "Hey, what you want?" She say, stop in Taco Bell and get a $7 package." And everybody say, "Oh, she cheap." I said, "Nah." Because when she go out of town and she say, "Hey, let's go stop in this restaurant over here," because she has been responsible. And if one of her girlfriends say something to her, she just laugh at them like, "I don't have to impress none of you guys because I got the piece that I want." I go to work every day, he go to work every day, and we don't do no arguing about some money because money don't play a role in our life. So when we look at life, when we really look at life, a woman got to be a better picker.
Yeah. Especially, if every conversation a person got is about money, I don't even want to deal with you.
Because they got to be better pickers because they find themselves wanting Gucci, Louis, and the other thing, Birkins,
Stuff don't
but they
mean
can't even
nothing.
spell it.
Yeah, it don't mean nothing. And then they go buy a person and wear it for a week and then it's in the closet somewhere.
That's my wife.
Money just gone.
You just described my wife. She got 80 million purses
Yeah.
with 80 million pair of shoes, and they just there just for decorations because She really don't give a damn about none of it. But when she walk out with me, sometimes she want to grab something like, I just like putting it on so they can see red bottoms. They can see this right here. But really, this just for the decoration of a show.
Sugar free. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So they like the fire department. They got everything they need.
You say, our women got to get away from that fairy tale.
Yeah. Big time.
They got the fairy tale that they live in, Vernon, that you really can understand. They live in a fairy tale that is not even manufactured correct because they not living the fairy tale. They just think of a fairy tale.
Yeah. they live in a social media life.
Yeah, you know.
That's what they live.
So
Speaking of that, I was listening to the podcast on the way over here, and they was talking about the girls on OnlyFans, right? And I had been seeing a lot of girls talking about they making all this money, making all that, right? So some guy, he got the data from the OnlyFans site, and like it tells you how many girls on there. He say for instance, he say, I'm just gonna give you 3,000, right? He said out of them 3,000, only 1% of them makes 10,000 a month. He said the rest of them are broke, losing their houses, losing their cars. They ain't making no money. Say the subscription might cost them. Say the subscription costs them $40 a month, right? But they want somebody to subscribe to their page for $12 or whatever, right? He said half of them can't even pay the subscription, so they don't get enough people coming in. And then he said what they don't understand is like you put your nude pictures up there, nude pictures, videos, or whatever, right? He said it in print. Once you load it up on social media, he said it's there forever. He said whether you take it down or not, he said it's already there. He said all them people that subscribed and got your content, they got that on their page. Say ain't nothing, you can't get that back. He said when they decide they want a family or whatever, right? He said you got all your new pictures floating around. Everybody got them. So if you was to get lucky and marry a celebrity, right? He said you gonna have to buy them pictures from how many people?
see, I'm gonna piggyback what you said. Listen to this stuff, John.
I'm listening.
You're gonna like this. If you decide you're gonna marry a regular man and your picture pop up, he's gonna ask you that question. What the fuck you been doing?
Right.
Because you came to him as being an innocent mother with kids. But when he look at the picture and he's like, you been selling pussy?
You been to the Diddy party?
Hey, and they also said that. They say most of the girls on there, over 80% of them, if the price is right, they will do meetups.
Well, shit, that's what they supposed to do.
He said
It's OnlyFans.
He said OnlyFans ain't nothing but a prostitution.
Backstage,
Back
shot, back page,
Yeah,
back
he said
page.
That's all it is.
Man, you guys crazy. I can't be staying here with you guys too much longer. But listen to this.
Because he married.
Yeah, we gonna close out.
Oh, I am
The
married.
boss done already called.
No, the boss have not called. But, you know, they said the intriguing of the
Boss sent
game.
a text
They said
message.
the intriguing of the game, the trafficking in the dark world. They said the intriguing of the game, trafficking in the dark world. It's getting ready to come on air. Whitey from Whitey's Enterprise is getting ready to tell you about the intriguing of the game.
It's going down.
The trafficking in a dark world. Do you understand? Do you understand what I just said? Everybody been asking these other questions. They said, what is the intrigue of the game? It's me. You know, it's
Is
me.
You, cream of the crop.
In the dark world.
Ain't nothing wrong
Look,
with
in the
it.
dark world. Do you know how dark my world is? My world is so dark sometimes I be scared
Pitch
of
black.
myself. But everybody want to be in this game. But they can't play in this game because they just some regular old dudes. You know, they scared.
They mid.
You know, they ain't gonna do the things they supposed to do. Did I say Google me? Just Google Whitey from Whitey's Enterprise, and you would find something that you may like. I said, why do we want to Google you?
Not Whitey Bulger. That's gonna come up
That's
too.
his uncle.
That's my uncle. You know, that's my uncle. But he's a gangster too.
Yeah.
You know, he's a white gangster. You know, he with Whitey. But this the intriguing of the game, trafficking in the dark world. Do you understand what that really means? What game did you play in?
Oh, I've been out there.
You know,
I've been in the streets since I was weak.
I told a dude like this. You said, ooh, wee, right? He said, what game did you play in? I said, I don't know. He said, in 1985, I had 20 keys. I said, what they cost it, 10,000 a piece.
If that, let me say 85. Yeah.
And then he said, what you mean?
But see, you know why he was getting it for 10, right?
Because it was whipped.
That's why I was selling them whip ones. I take one and make 3 out of it. And get one for 10.
So we talking that stuff. I said 85. Then once 87, you should have seen I was blowed up. I had the Colombian. I said Colombian. I said all right. So my black dog said
87. Everybody had a sack.
yeah, it only costed $200 for a house.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
But that's the whole thing, right? The intrigue of the game, the dark trafficking in the game, right? The intrigue of the game. They were so intrigued in stepping into a game.
They didn't even care if they was winning. They just wanted to be in.
See, Whitey was doing what he was doing. His thing was jewelry. I was doing my thing jewelry. He would get real jewelry. I was selling fake jewelry.
He was downtown.
I was selling fake
He was
jewelry.
downtown getting slum, right? I was in another state, running up in that places, getting paid.
Right.
But that's the intriguing of the game, and trafficking in, some people trafficking in cocaine, but that was in the 80s. Some people traffic in heroin, that was in the 70s. Some people traffic in water, that was in the 70s. It's going on. Some people traffic in whatever they can in jewelry, that was in the 70s. Right. Some people just traffic in cocaine. They already late to the game.
They been late.
They late to the game.
I was just wondering, man, do they even have the clicks anymore like they used to?
Is they responsible?
Huh? Like I think the last one was the BMF, is that him? But like that was the last. They don't even have them like in our day, you used to look around and be like, oh, that was such and such.
They got some.
Like, you know what I mean? The Enterprise,
they being smart and they keeping it on the low.
You know what?
Which is smart, like BMF.
I've just been so out of tune.
They was too reckless. I mean, like
They was
when I
wide
was
open.
down there, right?
But I mean, is reckless
is
reckless the right word when you can helicopter in and out of shit? You've been doing this.
It was reckless because when I say reckless with them, so like it was people that already in the club in the VIP. They didn't pay to be in the VIP.
Right.
He come in and he throw the man some money and say we want the whole VIP. Instead of the people telling him, you can peep up there already, right? They go up there and have his boys to beat the dudes up and, throw them all out the VIP.
That's on the club, man.
It's on
That's
the
on the
club,
club.
but it's on you too.
That's on the club.
Because, it's on
I'm not.
you too.
No, I'm not excusing that behavior. But the club shouldn't have tolerated that. You would have let that go down in your club?
What you doing?
Vern, you don't answer the question,
I ain't gonna let
bro.
it
You
go down in
condoning
the
that
club.
bullshit.
Nah, but what I'm saying,
If that was your club, can they come and just pop in and do that?
no,
That's all I'm saying.
ain't no amount of money.
That's irresponsible on the club, bro.
Yeah, irresponsible on them, but more irresponsible for him.
Niggas only do what you let 'em.
Because the club is doing legitimate business.
How?
Listen,
That was foul.
Hear me out. It was
That was
foul for
faulty
them to do
business.
that. But BMF ain't doing legitimate business. They underworld shit, right?
And they wouldn't have came in. They would have got their BMF ass out there.
So you doing stuff that's gonna bring attention to you, and you making enemies.
And the club facilitating that.
And you make it.
Club is foul, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody that turned the blind eye is foul.
Yeah. But
That's all I'm saying.
But see, smart people, like you wouldn't have never did that because you don't want that attention. See, they did that. He got all that old attention, and then look where it got him.
Yeah.
Look where it got him.
I think loose lips got him where he got him, but because you got to think, bro. We can go back.
What'd you say?
I'm sure
What got him where he got?
that mouth.
Loose lips.
Yeah, the motherfucking diarrhea of the mouth. Look, watch this here. It happened to everybody. Let me say it.
Yeah,
Say it.
that's
But
what I'm saying. That's
we was
stupid
doing it
stuff.
too. The gang members flighted niggas for nothing either too. But this is what I'm saying. It really. Watch this here. This is what I'm saying though right here. Wait, hold on. Let me remember what I was saying. While we talking about all this shit. Okay. No. Just say this real quick. All of us had a few dollars at one time or another. Right today, we can rewind the tape and go back and look at something goofy we did.
Can I say something on that? And this right here gonna be so crazy, right? You know, I never went to a club and had a problem?
It ain't got to be a club.
Talk
It could
about-
be anywhere. Yeah.
I never went anywhere that I had a problem.
Yeah.
Nowhere in America I ever went and I had a problem.
Right.
Hey, you know what what messed up Mississippi? E.T. brought them niggas from Inglewood down there, and they shot and they kill a dude at the baseball field. You know down there, them dudes don't know about no Crips or Blood. They come out the country, right?
Yeah.
They came down to play a baseball game. Dude had a blue rag around his head, and the dude from Inglewood that E.T. them and Philly them brought down there. Name I forget. The
Don't
boy
say his name.
Forget the boy name. Well, anyway, the boy shoot the boy and kill him, thinking he a gangbanger, you know. And ever since then, we won't have no problem in Mississippi. They would let them do what they want, but when you bring that violence into play,
Yeah.
oh, they finna shut it down.
I was in Colorado. My boys came in, and all of them looked like professional game bangers. Cause that's what they was, professional game bangers.
Yeah.
They professional game bangers, dope dealers, right? And I just smiled at them and I said, "Man, you guys about to get a whole lot of money." They said, "Yeah." I said, "Get in that car, get in that car, follow me." So they followed me. We went up to Cherry Creek Mall. Walked in Eddie Bauer. I said, "Dress him." They said, "What?" "Get dressed, nigga." And when they walked out, they looked like police. You know why they looked like police?
Because they got that Eddie Bauer gear on.
Because I was explaining to them right then and there.
You gotta fit in.
You didn't come here to game bang.
Yeah.
You already
That's
did
right.
that in the city.
That's right.
You left here to get some paper.
Yeah.
And this is what I try to explain to everybody on all trips. You coming here to get some money. And when you come to get some money, you leave what you did over there. And you come over here and you get this money because you already a professional game maker. Now you need to be a professional dope dealer.
Yeah.
So you get this money. So that's what I always preach to everybody right now. The things that we doing right now, we have graduated from being professional dope dealers on the streets to being professional politicians and community activists. Because we here to teach the kids something brand new. Because we already know how to be an asshole. But the most important part right now for us, progressive parenthood.
Same game, different product.
Progressive parenthood. How can I say it any better than that?
Same game,
Progressive
different
parenthood.
product.
He's not selling a drop of dope. He never sold no dope. He just doing.
Don't
the
tell
things
that lie. Oh, they can Google that. Oh, they
You
gonna
know.
be able to. Hey, fact check gonna tell that, bro.
Fact check then.
Fact
but
check
I
gonna
don't know
tell
him
that.
selling a drop of dope because
Oh,
I was gone.
He was gone. He was gone, y'all.
So only thing I can tell you that progressive parenthood is here for the children.
You heard about
to
your
make
boy
sure-
though.
I ain't hear nothing.
I hit all the yards. Believe that.
I don't know nothing.
They was like that
I'm like,
kid.
What Kirk say?
Who's
what Kirk
that
say on the
kid?
Hogan Hero? I know nothing.
nothing.
I know nothing. I know nothing. But I know this much: that you have elevated your steps in your game,
I appreciate that.
and I appreciate you in all ways. Vernon elevated his step in the game. I appreciate him in all ways. And it's necessary for us to continue to elevate ourselves so we can help the youth become better than what we was.
Absolutely. Tap in, y'all.
At the end of the day, progressive parenthood, urban recovery, Los Angeles, fulfilling a dream. You got to stop and just popping. You got to buy the hamburger from Vern. It's the Bomb Bombay. It's everything that you want on a real hamburger.
Got some vegan options.
Yes, we got some vegan options. I can make you a sandwich out of vegetables with the jalapeno peppers, with the onions, the lettuce, the grilled onions, the grilled jalapenos, with the bomb, with the bomb secret sauce to go with it. I can make you whatever you
No
want.
Diddy sauce.
You know, I don't know nothing about Diddy. I know he's gay. That's the only thing I know.
Come in and get
You know.
a white
He
folks
keep
vegan
on,
burger.
yeah, white folks vegan.
There
He
you
keep
been.
on talking about what his name, Diddy?
Don't be talking about no special secret
You know.
sauce then.
No, he ain't got no sauce. He got.
Diddy got all the sauce.
He had some oil.
Oh, that too.
Hey, the
He
boy
put
Jamie
down chicken
Foxx.
in that oil.
Hey, did Jamie Foxx say he put some oil
Say,
on?
man, look, now, I just want to
Did
say
he
this,
wake
man.
up?
You know what? Say, man,
When he
I
woke
like to
up, he
say
was
it.
fucked?
I like to say it in a laughing manner. Let me say this, man.
But
This
I'm
is
not laughing. I asked.
no. Look, think right. This
Help
is gonna make you say, I just got a question, man. So when they raided all Diddy spots the first time, had Justin all them outside. Did they
Justin
not?
who?
The all the kids, the helicopter had, they had the video. The kids outside handcuffed. They went in Diddy house and took all his stuff, all the file cabinets and cameras and all that. Did they or did they not see the 1,000 gallons of baby oil? Or did Diddy buy that after he knew they raided the spot looking for Diddy oil?
I think it was all cap.
That's cap. That's all I'm saying. That thing that make you say, I'm not going to,
They raided the spot, they didn't find it, and then
You missed the oil.
a month later, they raided the spot, they find 1,000 bottles of baby.
This is what I'm saying. So
I
did Diddy,
got the answer.
so watch this here. No, Diddy ordered it after he knew they was on his bumper.
I got
That
the
part.
answer. I got the
That
answer.
part. You
I
know
got
what I mean?
the answer.
Like, come on, man, knock it off.
You want the answer? I can handle the truth.
If you got it,
I got the answer.
if you got it,
When Jamie Foxx
brought it over.
went to the grand jury, and Jamie Foxx told him that when I was there, he rubbed me on my back.
Go on with
the
that, man. He ain't saying all that.
Let me finish. Jamie Foxx said when he went to Diddy's house to the party, he rubbed some oil on him. And when he rubbed the oil on him, when he woke up, he was intoxicated in a different manner. And it made him have a stroke or something because he felt that he was violated. And the oil triggered whatever happened to him.
Go on with that, man.
So let me finish. So let me finish. So
The
you,
first time they wasn't looking for the oil.
they wasn't looking for oil, so they extended the search warrant, and the search warrant took them to the other room where the oil was in the cabinet, and they picked the oil and they took the 100 bottles of oil out. I'm being a prosecutor right now.
Right.
I'm ad-libbing a little bit,
That's right.
but Jamie Foxx,
Yeah.
told them about the oil.
Told about the oil.
So they amended the search warrant to oil. Diddy May went and brought some more dildos and everything.
Yeah, about 700 though.
No, they already took those. He went and got some more.
No, man.
So he went and got some more, right? Because the parties was not over as of yet.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, Diddy said he wasn't discriminating because
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
I can't stop. I got to tell you the truth. Diddy say he wasn't discriminating. He had women in there getting the same oil too.
That's right.
He was penetrating them too in every kind of way. He just had the cabinet, and when Jamie Foxx said it, this thought.
Jamie said when the
This
fox
read.
hole.
When Jamie Foxx said, "Why I went to the hospital because I got penetrated."
Go on, man. Jamie ain't said that,
He
man.
say that's why I call this. He say foxhole.
Dog, this dude.
I don't know. I don't. That's just what the internet said.
Say, man,
Yeah.
say, man,
Suppose
comment down there if
suppose-
these dudes got jokes, man. Say it ain't so.
What did Jamie Foxx say?
He
got
said-
his stroke after he left
Yeah.
Diddy's house.
house. He said he went over there.
You gotta leave somewhere to have
He
a
say
stroke.
he say Diddy had a stroke before he had his though.
He said when he woke up, quote these words. This is
Y'all
what the
gonna get
internet.
enough talking about
the internet
Puff
said this.
Diddy.
The internet said
Allegedly.
this.
Right.
He said allegedly,
Okay,
right?
allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's not suffice for me to really say this and be honest about it. So I would not say how you say this in the right way.
He said when he woke up, felt like he had been in surgery.
Gone, we ain't say all that, man.
No, he said
He say no, he did say he felt like he had a
he been
colonoscopy.
He been he said he was penetrated.
He said he
said
thought
he
he
was
went for an
penetrated.
exam, man.
Right. They said I don't know.